How's it going? My name is David Gomez, and in this video, I want to share with you the 8 signs that tell me if you're going to be successful in our business. So I'm going to go ahead and dive through it. These are just based off experience. I've been doing the business for over 10 years, and these are the signs, the qualities, the attributes I see in individuals that end up being very successful. Here we go. So number one, you have to be dissatisfied. There has to be an area in your life that you are dissatisfied with. Now, naturally, most people who get started in the business, they get started because they're dissatisfied with their income, right? They're making, 30, 40, 50, 80, 100, $150,000 a year, and it's just not enough, right? So they're dissatisfied with their income because it does not allow them to provide for their family the way they want to, live their life the way they want to, have the experiences that they want to. So they are dissatisfied. Now, many times we have individuals who come in who are making solid income and lower expenses. So it's not so much of an income dissatisfaction. It might be an impact dissatisfaction. They're making money. They have options. They're traveling, but they feel unfulfilled. They feel dissatisfied, right? Sometimes individuals are making the right amount of money, but they have somebody else controlling their schedule and they have no freedom. They have no say. They feel very limited. So it's not always money. Sometimes it's time. Sometimes it's impact. Sometimes it's no opportunity for growth. So there's many more outside of that. But number one, individuals who come into our business that are dissatisfied with an area of their life, that's one sign that they're going to be successful. Now, equally, they also have to have a vision. So I'm dissatisfied with X, and my vision is to get to Y, right? So you have to have a vision. Hey, I want to be a better provider. I want to make more money so I could retire my mom. I want to make more money so I could allow my wife the option of not having to work, right? I want to make more money so I could have my kids in better schools, right? I want to have more free time so I could be able to travel. I want to have more free time so I can spend with my kids. I want to have more free time so I can spend more time with my hobbies, right? So I don't want to have a boss. I want to be a boss, right? So you have to have a vision for yourself. Individuals without a vision very rarely are very rarely are successful. They're usually unsuccessful. Why? Because if you don't have a vision, you will burn out. Even the Bible says that without a vision, people perish. And here's why. Vision is fuel. Anytime you are clear on your vision, it's like rocket fuel. You're going to go far and you're going to get there because you have clarity. If there is no vision, there is no fuel. And eventually you will run out of gas. You will burn out. Number 3, worker. Now, I've recruited a lot of individuals into the insurance industry. And unfortunately, not everybody has a good work ethic. I would say the majority of individuals do not have a good work ethic. How do I know if you have a good work ethic? You work without me telling you. You work without me needing to know. You work without anybody telling you, without an incentive, without a contest. You are just a worker because you have a vision, and in order to get to that vision, you need to work, right? I've highlighted individuals in our organization, and these are the individuals that I title workers, where instead of them telling me, "Hey, today I'm gonna go get 20 prospects, make 100 calls, run 10 appointments. This is what I'm gonna do." The workers are the people who, at the end of the day, they tell me, or I find out, hey, I ran 5 appointments today, 10 appointments today. I made 100 calls. I got 20 numbers. Where they did it because that's what they do. They're workers, right? And they know 1 + 1 = 2, that if they don't work, they're not going to win. They're not going to get to their vision. So if you're naturally a worker, where you're going to make calls, you're going to prospect, you're going to run appointments, you're going to read on your own, you're going to study on your own as far as the business and products and presentations and sales, and you're working, where I don't need to wonder, hey, are they working? Where it's so obvious that you're working, because you're posting your results in the group chat, right? You're posting your activity, you're posting pictures where people are saying, oh yeah, this individual went out and made calls with me, prospected me, ran appointments with me. And I just keep on hearing from other people how active you are, right? And even the Bible says you shall know them by their fruit, right? So if you have a lot of fruit, a lot of new agents, a lot of new clients, it didn't just happen. I know you are a worker. So if you know that you've always had a great work ethic, that's a very good sign that you're going to be successful. And here's what I'll tell you. Many times, individuals think just because they work hard, I'm talking about in other industries, they're going to be successful. That's not true. If you're the hardest working, my first job was at Jack in the Box, right? If you're the hardest working individual cashier at Jack in the Box, just because you work hard doesn't mean you're going to be wealthy, right? So work ethic only really matters when it comes to success and abundance if you are in the right industry. If you're the hardest worker in a low paying industry, you're not going to really see the benefit, because you're going to end up getting paid the same as a lazy guy, because you both get paid 25, 30, 35 bucks an hour, right? In our business, because we are commission based, you get paid based off performance and results. The harder workers always get paid the most. So in order to be successful in our business, you got to be a worker. Number four, you got to be reliable. Individuals who I know are going to be successful are individuals who are reliable, that when they say I will be there, they are there. And you don't, most of the time, individuals who are reliable, I don't even wonder, are they going to come to training today? Are they going to be on the team huddle today? I know you're there because you're always there. And if I'm surprised that you're not there, it's probably because you're a reliable person and I'm in shock. I hope they're okay. But if I'm not surprised that you're not on the morning huddle, if I'm not surprised that you're not at training, if I'm not surprised that you're not at our phone zone, if I'm not surprised that you didn't stay for the meeting after the meeting, if I'm not surprised that you didn't qualify for this incentive, typically it's because it's happened so many times that just you're not in the category of reliable. And it's very easy to change. Just start doing what you say you're going to do. Start showing up when you're expected to show up, and start communicating. If you're unable to be at a training where you're expected, communicate. That allows you to remain in the reliable category because you're a great communicator. So you got to be reliable. Next, seek counsel. What I'll tell you is this: individuals who I have a high belief that are going to be successful are individuals who seek counsel from somebody who is ahead of where they want to be. For example, I have individuals who go through challenges and we're on the phone 1, 2, 3 times a day, and we're just processing. Hey, what do you do when an agent says that they're going to study and they don't study? Hey, what do you do when a client doesn't call you back after missing a draft day? Hey, what do you do? Now I have a team of 5 people. I've never had this before. What do you do? Right? These are the calls that I like because it shows me that you are processing. Now, what I'll tell you is this: anytime I've had somebody who seeks counsel and they ask the same question the second time, it's fine. Third time, fourth time, fifth time, and they don't implement the counsel, then the conversation switches to, hey, just so you know, you've asked this before. I recommended this book. Have you read it? No. Why haven't you read it? So the counsel ends up being more about their reliability and their lack of implementation. So, but either way, they're seeking counsel. All right, next one. Willing. Okay. Are you willing to implement what I tell you? So you come and say, hey, I really want to learn how to improve my closing abilities. My recommendation, go read Brian Tracy's book, The Psychology of Selling. And 1 week goes by, you don't read it. 2 weeks, don't read it. 3 weeks, a month and a half, 2 months go by. You come back and ask me a question. Hey, I'm really struggling with making money. I ask you, hey, did you read the book? No, I started, but I didn't finish it. That tells me you're unwilling. You're unwilling to read the book. You're unwilling to be coachable. You're unwilling to do what I'm recommending in my counsel. Now, if I say, hey, this is what I need you to do. I need you to read this book. You go out there and read it in a week, read it in a day, read it in a couple of days. That tells me you're willing. I say, hey, I want you to start smiling more during your presentation. And I notice that you start smiling more. Hey, let's dress a different way. You start dressing a different way. Hey, haircut, right? I'm talking about like basic sales things, right? Hey, I want you to start mentioning their first name throughout the presentation. It makes it more personable. Hey, I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I want you to go prospecting. What's the most you got in a day? 10 prospects. I want you to do 20. And instead of saying, that's too much, okay, let me go for it. You're willing, you do it, boom. Odds of success go sky high because you're willing. Number 7, ownership mindset. Ownership mindset. This one is so important because in business, things go wrong, right? And the natural tendency for most people, this is why most people are unsuccessful, the natural tendency is that you blame something outside of you. Hey, why did you miss a promotion? Why did you not get licensed? Why did you not close the deal? Why did this happen, right? Oh, you blame the company, you blame your trainer, you blame your team, you blame the economy, you blame the traffic, you blame anything outside of you, right? Anything outside of you, you're blaming others. Whereas extreme ownership, the ownership mindset is you take responsibility. Hey, you missed a promotion. Where instead of saying, hey, it's because the company didn't move fast enough. No, I didn't submit early enough. Hey, you missed this incentive trip. Yeah, it's because the company makes it so hard. No, it's because I haven't raised my level of performance, right? You always want to come back to yourself. And if you take ownership over it, very good sign you're going to be successful. And last but not least, positive attitude. No victim language, no victim mindset. Individuals who are, hey, how's it going? I'm doing okay. Hey, how's your day? I'll give you the highlight of your weekend. It was a rough one. Hey, how's it going? I'm hanging in there. All those things are more negative than positive. And it doesn't mean don't be a genuine person, but you got to find the moments whenever it's like, hey, it's been a rough week. Hey, I'm going through this in my marriage. Hey, I'm going through this in my parenting. You set it up and say, hey, do you have a couple minutes? I want to ask for your feedback on something. Hey, my spouse and I, we've been going through this. You're processing through it rather than just highlighting it as if it were a good reason why you're not performing, right? So don't use your hard situations as a reason to justify why you're not performing. Talk about that, process it, and get to a spot where you can perform better. And again, when somebody asks you, hey, how's it going? Give them a positive attitude. If you're not going to dive in deep, a positive response, walking with a smile, high energy. It's like, and by the way, the more you grow in leadership, the more your team should not know that you're going through stuff, and only your counsels, those who are you seeking counsel from, right? Let's say you just had a car accident. You're going to training, had a flat tire, you're going to training, and you're on stage. Don't open up your training by saying, man, it's been a rough day today. I got this and this and that. No, say, hey, it's been an amazing day today. You wouldn't believe how amazing today was if I told you. And then later you process through whatever you got to process with your mentor. But it's so important you have a positive attitude because it is contagious, just like a negative attitude is contagious. So those are the 8 signs that I look for to really have a feeling if you're going to be successful or not in this business. If you have questions, you can find me on Instagram, davidgomez.agency. We'll talk to you later. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.